Hey everybody, welcome back to Guns and Gadgets, your source for Second Amendment news. Busy day today news-wise. I know, it's the third video today, and I'm going to tell you right now that after this video, there will be a fourth video today. Very busy. Working harder than a one-armed wallpaper hanger. But today we're going to talk about an update to Virginia and some of the bills that are being heard tomorrow and something on the docket for Friday. But before I get into that, I want to thank the sponsor of the news. Again, today is Gun Pro Deals. Please check them out. They have some great deals. If you haven't bought anything or checked them out, they sell all kinds of things, related to our field here. So here we go. Let's get into Virginia. Tomorrow, another hearing on some bills. It's getting friggin' amazing how hard they want to screw the people in Virginia. Never, like I've said it a couple times in Virginia updates, I've never ever seen it this bad, this intense all at once. But they just keep plugging away. The tyranny is crazy right now in Virginia. So I'll go over the bills that are being heard tomorrow, as well as something big on the docket for Friday in Virginia. And again, after this video, there will be another one released just as fast as I can finish editing this one. But that is another interview that you're going to want to see. It's about North Carolina, and you're going to want to see this ground zero for Michael Bloomberg stuff. So the following bills will be heard tomorrow in the House subcommittee at 8:30 a.m. This is some of the stuff they're trying to ram through fast, hoping that nobody shows up to oppose it. So if you can, I understand it's during work hours. If you can be there, please do to try to stop these bills. Otherwise, smooth sailing. And they'll probably ram it through anyway. Let's be realistic. All right, so tomorrow, February 4th, 8:30 a.m. in subcommittee room 300A Alpha in the Pocahontas building, 900 East Main Street in Richmond. All right, so HB 78. This would take away a person's firearms rights for misdemeanor convictions of domestic violence. Misdemeanor. In this state, I can't speak for every state, but in Massachusetts, misdemeanor domestic could be something as simple, honestly, as slapping somebody's hand away when they come to grab you. So you're going to lose Second Amendment rights for that. Not that I'm advocating domestic violence at all. It's wrong. But literally, something that easy could cost somebody their Second Amendment rights forever. HB 459 would take away somebody's right to purchase, possess, or transport a firearm if they're guilty of certain misdemeanor assault and battery convictions. Again, this is an assault and battery. It's an unwanted touching. Something like that when you were younger or whatever could affect you down the road, and you could never ever have your Second Amendment right to keep and bear arms because of that. And as far as the court goes and our rights, typically nobody loses a constitutionally guaranteed right over a misdemeanor. It has to be usually a violent felony. And the slapping of the hand or the wrist or spitting on somebody, that's an assault and battery. That is not grounds to lose your rights. The next one is HB 900. Pretty much the same as the one I just talked about. So they're trying this in multiple different angles. It's obvious what they want here, okay? Throw it at the wall multiple times, maybe one sticks. This one, again, you lose your rights for a misdemeanor conviction. HB 1288, another sister bill for the domestic violence misdemeanor. It's crazy what they're trying to do, but I'm bringing this to you so you can see through the trees, see what they're trying to do, because it's coming to a state near you. Then they have two bills that have to do with the online training option to get a concealed carry permit. And there are good bills submitted, so we'll talk about a good bill here. HB 224, it's constitutional carry. The VCDL was talking about this not too long ago. There are 16 states now that have constitutional carry or permitless carry. This is a bill to try to push it through. I don't know if you'll see it go through, but this bill is there. So if you live in Virginia, it's time to start squawking about this bill. I'll have a link down below on how to find who your legislators are so you can start talking to them. And if I could find a link for this committee with their members, I'll put that down there as well. If you're watching this, if you're new to the channel, always check my description. I always have valuable information, whether it's a quick link or phone numbers for some officials who are doing some less than stand-up-ish things. Always check that description. Another good bill here is HB 1409. This would prohibit all the cronies in the General Assembly and the executive branch from using the fact that certain counties have called themselves Second Amendment sanctuaries or taken votes to make them Second Amendment sanctuaries, You know how government works. They'll use that against them and maybe not give them the same funding that they're going to get, or grants and stuff like that come budget time. This would look to make that impossible if this bill passes. Another good bill, HB 1689, would protect people's rights to keep and bear arms under Article 1, Section 13 of the Virginia Constitution by invalidating any gun laws that infringe on that right. Preemption. So those are some of the bills, both good and bad, that will be discussed tomorrow morning. I don't know, 15 hours from now. So please, if you live in the Richmond area and you can get there, please do. Now let's talk about the albatross in the room for Friday. The enhanced assault weapon ban bill. Now there were two, if you remember. If you're watching my series of videos, you'll know. If not, I'll have that link above. I have a Virginia playlist of all the videos and all the updates I've been doing about all these silly bills that they're putting through and submitting and putting hearings on and holding hearings about. But there were two assault weapon ban bills. The first one died in committee, and they let it die because the second one was more enhanced and more evil. The second one allowed grandfathering, but you had to have a registration, and registration leads to confiscation. But this second version is the worst of the two, and this one was HB 961. Done videos about it. Please watch the videos if you want to know more. But HB 961, Friday is the last day that they can talk about it and put it through committee and vote it through committee, or that bill is dead. So Friday, they're probably going to bring it up. I don't think they're just going to let this one, go out and to the pasture and never return. So Friday, they're probably going to talk about it. Now, when I say this is the enhanced one, this one was if you had a semi-automatic shotgun with more than 7 rounds in public, that would be illegal. Change the definition of certain guns to assault firearms. Then it banned the possession and sale of those assault firearms. And for those who are saying, what the hell is that? That's basically every centerfire semi-automatic firearm, period. They're going to ban them all. Also, they had a hidden magazine ban in there, anything more than 10 rounds, because if you watch my video, you know how dangerous that 11th round is. Also, suppressors, going to take those and wipe those out, make those illegal, and also their trigger activators. So that is this most recent update for Virginia. Please, like I said, please pass this along. Without you passing along the news, it doesn't get out there. I need you to do that. The community needs you to do it, and Virginia needs you to do it. So please, takes a couple seconds. Hit that little share button underneath. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. This is where you're going to get this type of news as fast as possible. And it's been very, very busy infringement-wise. I just think made something up infringement-wise. But it's been very, very busy because they're coming at us in multiple angles in multiple states. So please hit hit the subscribe button, hit the share button, and until we see each other again, be safe, stay vigilant, and carry a weapon. Take care, everybody.